It is 9 p.m. You are hunched over your textbook, coffee going cold, deadline looming. Just 2 more hours, you tell yourself, but 20 minutes in, your eyelids turn to lead weights. That same paragraph you've reread 3 times, still makes 0 sense. This isn't laziness. It is biology. Your brain is hardwired to shut down when conditions work against it. Forget caffeine spikes and sheer willpower. Here is how to hack your body's natural wake-up systems instead. Light is your secret weapon. Your brain runs on light cues, bright blue-toned light signals daytime, slamming the brakes on melatonin, your sleep hormone. But most study setups, dim lamps, warm yellow bulbs, laptop glow, all whispering bedtime to your nervous system. Flip the script, blast every light in the room, overhead fixtures, desk lamps, go nuclear. Swap warm bulbs for daylight, spectrum ones, if possible. No bright lights, sit by a window or bounce your phone's flashlight off the ceiling. Sounds absurd, but your retinas won't know the difference. Movement resets the system. Sitting still for 20+ minutes slows blood flow and drops core temperature, your brain SQ to power down. Every half hour, stand up and pace for 60 seconds. Do air squats if you are feeling bold. It is like hitting a reset button for alertness. Tonight, test just one change. Swap your lamp bulb or try the flashlight trick. Your groggy 9 p.m. self will thank you. Next, while your study snacks might be sabotaging you and what to eat instead. That afternoon, slump hits hard your eyelids. Feel like lead weights, your notes blur together, and suddenly that bag of chips seems irresistible. But here is the brutal truth. Your brain isn't failing you. It is screaming for oxygen, not sugar. When you sit motionless for hours, blood pools in your legs like stagnant water. Your brain interprets this as a signal to shut down. Evolution's cruel joke making you rest when you need focus most. The fix movement as punctuation, not interruption. Every 25 minutes, set a ruthless timer, stand for just 2 to 3 minutes. Not a lazy stretch. Jump like you are crushing imaginary bugs. Shake out your arms like a wet dog. Sprint in place for 20 seconds. This is taking a break. It is flushing stale blood from your muscles and delivering fresh fuel to your neurons. When you sit back down, your focus will feel laser honed. For emergency resets, splash cold water on your eyelids and the back of your neck. This triggers the dive reflex. Your heart rate drops momentarily, then rebounds with a surge of alertness. Pro tip, run icy water over your wrists for 30 seconds. Those surface level veins cool your core temperature, tricking your body into wakefulness. And those quick energy snacks, they're sabotage. Sugar spikes crash harder than a bad Wi-Fi connection, leaving you more drained. Next time fatigue hits, ask, does my brain need fuel or just a reboot? Notice how your attention shifts, then DM me your worst. Study snack confession. I've got better swaps coming. Here is what's really happening when you crash mid-study. Your brain isn't running out of energy. It is being betrayed by the wrong kind. That sugar-loaded snack, a short-term hostage situation. Your neurons fire briefly, then plunge into a fog worse than before. Protein is your secret weapon, not the bodybuilder shakes. Think strategic bites. A thumb-sized chunk of aged cheese. The tyrosine sharpens focus. 2 Brazil nuts, selenium boosts, thyroid function. 100g Greek yogurt with cinnamon stabilizes glucose for 90+ minutes. Pair any fruit with fat, apple slices, dipped in almond butter, dark chocolate with hazelnuts. The combo slows carb absorption, preventing the 3 p.m. coma. Your mitochondria crave this balance. Passive reading equals neural sedative. Your eyelids droop not from exhaustion, but under stimulation. Turn pages into puzzles. 1. Cover the text, recite key points like you are explaining to a skeptical 10-year-old. 2. Doodle connections between concepts. Your parietal lobe loves visual mapping. 3. Argue aloud with the author. S premise, frontal cortex activation equals natural caffeine, location, matters more than you think. That cozy nook you always study in, your basal ganglia, now links it with drowsiness. Reset the association, stand at your kitchen counter for 15 minutes. Vertical posture increases norepinephrine. Sit backward on a chair, novelty triggers, hippocampal alertness. Face a window daylight. Wavelength suppress melatonin, even indoors. Tag someone who falls asleep holding their textbook. Next segment exposes why your energy drink is stealing IQ points. Reply with your worst crash story, and I'll send the detox protocol. Tonight's micro habit, keep a protein, fat snack within arm's reach during study sessions. Notice how your highlighters move faster by hour 2. That afternoon slump hits hard, your eyelids heavy. Focus blurring despite the caffeine. This isn't laziness. It is your hypothalamus misreading modern environments as perpetual twilight. Fluorescent lighting tricks your pineal gland into producing sleep hormones prematurely, while stagnant blood flow from prolonged sitting starves neurons of oxygen. The industrial world conspires against alertness. Processed carb-heavy study. Snacks spike insulin until glucose crashes. Office HVAC systems recirculate tea or rich air inducing drowsiness. And blue light from devices suppresses melatonin, even during daytime. Your biology expects sunlight, movement, and nutrient variation, not 12 straight hours of library confinement with granola bars. Here is the paradox: your mitochondria actually generate enough ATP for 18 hours of sustained cognition, but require specific activation signals. Cold exposure, like splashing water on wrists, triggers norepinephrine release within 30 seconds, while chewing activates histamine neurons tied to wakefulness. Even your gut plays a role. Certain gut bacteria produce wake, promoting tyrosine when fed protein. Tonight, S-Reset protocol. Set a 90-minute timer. When it rings, immediately walk outside. No sunglasses. For 5 minutes of daylight exposure, the 480 nanometers wavelength photons will suppress melatonin more effectively than another espresso. Keep roasted chickpeas nearby. Their combo of protein and fiber prevents the insulin roller coaster that sabotages focus. Pro tip: your peripheral vision detects motion better than central focus. Glance sideways periodically at moving objects, tree branches, passing cars to stimulate the reticular activating system. It is like hitting a reset button for neural fatigue. That mid-study crash hits hard, your eyelids feel like lead weights, and suddenly the textbook blurs. This isn't tea laziness, it is your brain begging for a biological reset. Stand up and move for just 2 minutes every 90 minutes. Pace your room, do air squats. It is not about exercise. It is about jolting stagnant blood flow back to your prefrontal cortex. Then take a real 15-minute break. Walk outside if possible. Daylight resets your circadian hormones better than any caffeine hit. If drowsiness ambushes you mid-session, splash cold water on your face. The dive reflex triggers instant alertness by shocking your vagus nerve. An evolutionary panic button we've ignored for desk-bound modernity. Don't overhaul everything at once. Pick 2 tactics today, maybe protein snacks and movement breaks, then layer in others. You'll notice sharper focus within days, not from willpower, but because you're finally working with your biology. Bright light, movement, cold exposure, protein, novelty, these aren't hacks, they're your brain's native language. Next time fatigue creeps in, skip the 3rd coffee, try 1 step instead. Which will you test first? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious what clicks for you. Tonight's micro habit: keep a glass of cold water at your desk. 3 face splashes beat another latte crash.